welcome to the 2020 Virtual NFL Combine. I am your host tonight, Bobby McBobbleface. We're very excited tonight to bring you to the 2020 NFL Combine. That's the second time I listed that. But anyways, it's 2020 and things are looking a little different this year, and the Combine will look a little different. Now, we still will be assessing each player's skills as they try to make the jump from college to the NFL. We will be testing such skills as their speed, which is how fast they can run. Typically, this is done with a 40-meter dash, 40-yard dash, but again, it's going to look a little different this year. We also will be doing the agility course. Now, in years past, it's been the cone drill. Well, we got rid of the cones because of stupid COVID, and well, you'll see what we'll be doing this year with the old agility course there. Other skills we've got is the quarterback throwing for accuracy competition. We also have the wide receiver hands competition to see how they catch. We might even have time to evaluate the players on their strength, which is going to see how much they can lift, how strong they are, and their vertical leap ability. How high can they get their feet off of the ground? All of these skills are important in the NFL, the 2020 Combine. Well, let's break it down to Tom, our sideline reporter. Thanks, Bob. Our first event today on day one, we are assessing the athletes on their speed. So how fast can they get going and how fast can they go while they're going? And just in here, over at the backyard field, we've got our first contestant ready to go. Let's send it over there and check out how fast these athletes can move. With our first contestant, Miss Olivia, for the umbrella race. Ready, set, go, and she is off. She is flying down the course. She takes a big turn around the umbrella, and she takes another one. Not necessary, just one turn was fine, but she's going, go, 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 keep going. Go, go, go. She's going for a third one. Look at that. She's showing off a fourth one. This is a new record of turns. Come on, Olivia, keep going. Come to the finish line. Go to the finish line and stop. 5 seconds, new record. Pretty impressive start to our combine there. Thank you, Olivia, for demonstrating your speed. Bob, what is our next event? Thanks, Tom. Our next event is the agility course in the 2020 NFL Combine. I get paid $50 for every time I mention that. From the NFL. The agility course is next. Remember, it's the COVID year, so it's going to look a little different. Back to you, Tom. Thanks, Bobby. Our next event is the agility course, and agility is how quick and easy somebody can move and change directions. And so we're going to go down now and evaluate Gracie on her agility.
Go to your loop. Go, go, go.
Wow, what a great display of agility there by Gracie. Looking at the board, who could use somebody like Gracie? Probably the Browns, okay? You know, she could join the dog pound down there. If you don't get that, you can, ask somebody who knows about football. Bobby, what is our next event? Let's keep this thing going. Thank you, Tom. Well, our next event in the 2020 Virtual NFL Combine is the quarterback throwing for accuracy competition. Before we go down to the contestants, Tom, why don't you talk to us about throwing a football? Sure thing, Bobby. All right, we got our football here. Let's talk. We got the laces coming across the football. It is important to get 2 fingers, if you can, across the laces. Your other couple fingers are up at the top of the ball. All right. And so when you're holding a ball, it should look like this. You're up at the top with a couple fingers across the laces. That is going to help control the football as you throw it. You get more grip that way. Notice if you look at the football, the top and the bottom here is kind of the thinnest part of the football. If you're trying to throw a football right here, it is just too big to get your whole hand across and get a good grip. So it's important to grip it that way, okay? Next thing, we're going to make an L with our arm. All right, we got an L shape there. We got our shoulders and feet pointing to the target. We're going to step towards the target. And as we throw, we want to try to release the ball so that it rolls off our fingertips and makes a spiral. A spiral is when it's rotating like this through the air. All right, it is more aerodynamic that way. Your accuracy is going to be up, and your distance is going to be up too if you do that. If it's tumbling end over end like this, it's cutting through the air and it's taking up more space. It's going to slow down, and it's also going to be harder to catch it as it's kind of unpredictably rotating towards your target there. So some of the things we're looking for from our quarterbacks today: are they gripping the ball? All right, are they taking a step towards their target with their opposite foot that they're throwing to? If they're throwing with their right, are they stepping with their left? Is everything in line? Okay. Are they releasing the ball, having it spiral towards their target? Okay. Some of the things we're looking for, obviously following through as well. Okay. So teams are going to be got a checklist of that. They're going to be looking, watching the quarterbacks, seeing if they're doing that, testing out their accuracy today. What an incredible display of accuracy by that quarterback out of Purdue. I'm sure the New Orleans Saints are taking a hard look at him. Well, what event is next at the NFL Combine 2020? It is our hands competition. Let's throw it over to Tom to talk about how to catch a football. Thank you, Bobby. Okay, when you are catching a football and it is coming to you above your waist, you want to have your thumbs pointing at each other when you catch it. If it's below your waist, you want your pinkies pointing at each other. They don't have to be touching, but close enough where you can grab the ball with both hands. What you don't want to do is hug the ball. What I mean by that is when the ball is coming at you, let it hit your body and then wrap up, okay? It is likely to hit your body and bounce off when that happens. You want to get your hands out there, catch, and then bring it in and secure it, okay? And we're going to see how these receivers do in our next drill, which is the hands competition. Wide receivers lined up on the left side. It's a slant pattern. Balls up, nice hands there, good catch. That is going to wrap up day one at the 2020 NFL Combine. Day two is in another exciting day where we have our strength competition, which is the ability to move an object. We also have, I'm sorry, my head is shake so much I forget what I am thinking. Day two also is the vertical leap competition. How high can somebody get their feet up off the ground? Exciting day coming up on day two. This has been Bobby McBobbleface signing off.